Hello everybody and welcome back to Park City Dispatch, Episode 8. Terence and Joey here. We're marking on our last day at the festival.
We're leaving the mountains.
Yes, we're leaving the mountains tomorrow morning bright and early, but we're recording two videos, the first of which you will see here. The first will recap today's events, and then we'll do a breakdown of sort of our awards.
The two-person jury that we are.
Yeah, the two-person jury that we are. So today started out with snow. For the first time since we've been here, it snowed.
So close to avoiding it.
Yeah, and it shut down the airport for a while. So hopefully the weather will be good tomorrow when we fly out bright and early for us. But you went and saw A.C.O.D.
I did. I had to think for a second. It's been a long day. Yeah, I went to the last combined public/industry screening, A.C.O.D. Adult Children of Divorce. Very much a almost mainstream comedy. Adam Scott plays a restaurant owner whose parents got divorced, and he finds out that there was a book written about him as a case study called Children of Divorce. And he sort of thinks he got a handle on everything, and then he has the writer start to write Adult Children of Divorce and finds out he's not really all together as he thinks. Catherine O'Hara and Richard Jenkins are his parents. Richard Jenkins steals the show. Everyone else is fine. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Amy Poehler, Jessica Alba has a small part. It's really funny in the first half, and then the second half becomes a little too sitcom-y. I didn't dislike it, but it was nothing too special.
Yeah, and then you saw something after that, or?
Yes. Then I went and I saw Blue Caprice, which I'd been not avoiding, but schedule hadn't allowed me to see it. That was the based on a true story of the DC sniper, John Muhammad and Lee Boyd Malvo. Isaiah Washington was very good. As for the rest of the movie, I didn't care for it at all. I didn't like that it kind of became a commentary on violence instead of focusing on the event. For example, the one thing I think of when I think of the shootings was the chaos and the fear and the paranoia going on in D.C., and that's almost completely unaddressed. They're more concerned with, trying to be a character study and trying to figure out what made these people violent. It has one thing that always bothers me, which is when you blame video games for no reason, because there's a scene of the kid playing Doom while talking to someone about have they ever killed someone. It's just lazy writing to me. So the last 10 minutes where you get the actual event, the first hour and 20 minutes is really just kind of following them around, and they're just not really interesting. Like I said, Isaiah Washington's very good. Tim Blake Nelson, solid as always. Joy Lauren Adams has a small part, but no, sir, I didn't like it.
Okay, and then what was your last screening?
That was my last screening.
That was your last screening?
Okay. I actually did not get to go to any Slam Dance movies. I wanted to see Ghost Team 1, but that didn't quite work out. But I do have a bunch of screeners, so I'll get to them.
Including terms and conditions may apply.
Yes, terms and conditions may apply. The people involved have been very adamant that we see it, and it actually sounds pretty interesting. And then we both have a movie that we've yet to watch, Interior Leather Bar. We will get to that one, though.
And for my two screenings, I went to go see the Spectacular Now, which Joey already mentioned on this video series, and I thought it was...
What did you think of it?
Thought it was pretty good.
Okay, good enough.
It's not great. It's a solid 3 stars for me. I found Miles Teller and Shailene Woodley gave really good performances, but there's something a little bit off with the writing for me. It didn't really... I
love the writing. I don't know.
It's no perks of being a wallflower. That's for sure.
I would say it's not. It's better.
I'd say it's definitely not. It doesn't. It deals with interesting themes, but then it doesn't. I didn't feel like it went all the way with dealing with those interesting themes. Shailene Woodley, though, I can't sing her praises enough. I thought she was fantastic.
Yes.
And I'm definitely liking her in these modern girl roles. Mm-hmm. So hopefully she'll stick with that. And then my final screening of today was Fruitvale, which, as you guys know, was my number 1 most anticipated film, and I certainly had to wait. I certainly had to anticipate it long enough. It's the last thing that I saw. Fruitvale is pretty good. It's very awkward. I don't know if awkward's the right word, but it's very surreal for me to sit there and watch a movie like that, considering that I was back home when the whole incident happened. with the Oscar Grant shooting, and so it's very tough to sort of like displace your feelings from the situation. I thought the filmmaking was pretty good. The movie just shows you his a day in the life. So it's essentially the beginning of New Year's Eve to New Year's Day, when he died, and it's pretty interesting stuff. I liked what writer director Ryan Coogler did, but he didn't. There are some things about the film that really annoyed me. Like, there's a lot of text conversations, and so something will pop up on the screen that said, like, texting so and so, and that super takes you out of the movie because you can tell where the budget is limited when stuff like that happens. But I mean, overall, I thought it was pretty good. Michael B. Jordan is fantastic, and yeah, so that's pretty much. That was the last movie that I saw here. I have a couple more that I have to watch when I go back home.
Yeah. So, what was your final count? Mine was 19 plus the one we're possibly going to watch later.
15 here at the festival,
Yeah, so
plus the 4 I have to watch.
Yeah, so I have
when I get back home.
2 or 3, and then I have a couple of slam dance ones. So I might hit 30, but I honestly don't think I have it in me.
Yeah, so it's been a long time since we've been here. Where we like to think about our movie reviews for a while, which is why they haven't gone up immediately as some of these other publications. I like to take some time to think about what I want to write. But yeah, you should be seeing some more reviews over the weekend and throughout next week. And we'll be getting to our awards shortly.
By the end of the month, we should have everything from Sundance out. So
hope,
we'll tease you.
Yes, before that, hopefully. So yeah, that's it for episode 8. Terence and Joey are signing off.